Bitcoin not only held strong, but also closes perfectly above the level predicted, confirming a clear bullish continuation in the daily chart, guys. We nailed it again, absolutely nailed it. And now the question is how far this move can go before a possible retracement back to the breakout zone, because most of the time happen. We could continue as well all the way to 120. There is nothing that can stop it, but most of the time we always go and retest the zone of the breakout. So I want to talk about that in this video, but also not only that, there are also some massive news about Switzerland, which they potentially put in Bitcoin as a reserve, and it's just matter of time. It's not a question if they're gonna do it or not, because they already accepting a lot of Bitcoin in Lugano. You see Lugano in many other areas of Switzerland as well. There are many municipalities as well that they accept taxes. With Bitcoin, they are being really smart and really friendly to all the crypto entrepreneurs over there as well, reducing taxes and giving a lot of benefits to them. So we're gonna see that, but first let's jump into the charts, guys, and let me show you the weekly, because we already I have been calling already the consolidation. If you have been following my videos, you shouldn't be scared because of this checkout over here. I have been talking all the time about the consolidation we have in this area, and there was nothing to be scared, and you see how perfectly the Bitcoin price just respect that. Also, I was talking about the ABC. You will see right now, typical ABC, we went like this, then like that. Let me just fix it. And right here, you can see the B, and we actually now in the C and going up. We didn't want to, Bitcoin didn't want it to come here. The bulls didn't allow it to go to the 98. That was the worst case scenario, but it will be a really good entry point to accumulate more Bitcoin. That's what I was saying last time in my video. Also here in this video, like 5 days ago, was around, yeah, you see it was the 23rd. Yeah, it was like around 5 days ago. I was telling you about how the weekly has been always holding the support, and in this case, this support, this one over here, this one over here, in this case wouldn't be any exception, because according to Fortuna line, and also the time is perfectly aligning. So go and watch the video, because there is more information over there that will help you to navigate better this market. And also here, guys, I was telling you that around the 108, 105, all this area below, I was accumulating over there again after setting 120. Yeah, we didn't went to this area. If we will go to that area, then I will be accumulating even more. That's what I say. Just listen to that. Careful. So for that, I not enter into any trade in futures, but spot already said to you, mentioned around this area, I was already inside, and also this a line that right now we have as a support, this CPR on the 108. So it should be holding that area. You see already how we made the higher highs over here in the daily, which is something good we want to see. Even if we get rejected again from this CPR, which is a 55 MI as well, it's just a proportion of the price. We will make a higher high as well. So keep that in mind. That's why I see the Bitcoin price to the opposite. There's not much to say. This already, I mentioned in this video as well that that was buying over there, and the probabilities, high probabilities to go all the way to the opposite. And a day ago as well, I was posting this video just remarking again that pretty much calling everybody to wake and see what the Bitcoin price is doing in order to take advantage of that, because now many people already interested in entering again, and you should be entered already. You should be inside already by now, because now we heading into the area I always have been saying to you that this is the area where is the risk is higher than the reward. So it's not really smart to enter here, to be honest. Why? You will ask why. I mean, if you have the option to buy 105, 108, why you should be buying 115? And when we already reaching the previous high, most of the time we always reach the previous high and then we go down, or we just do the typical chart to F everybody. Let me show you here. We just go up and down, and then we go consolidate like this, and then we continue up, just to liquidate everybody. This is what the market loves always to do. And there are some cases where there is a little bit of exception, but not all the time. So pretty much, in other words, it's like when you go into a party, and here, this is the area, this is always the area where everybody's vomiting already. So yeah, just keep that in mind. I will wait for a retracement if you didn't enter, but which I don't understand why you didn't enter if the price was for some days around this area consolidating. The best area to enter will be after a retracement, and yeah, we should not close below the high we have over here. So let me show you, because otherwise that would be a fake out, and we will have a higher low, which wouldn't be bullish for the Bitcoin price at all. So right now it's sitting around the 14,000. We may go and retest the 11,000, but we should not close above that, because it would bring it to the same position we were before. Why I'm saying that we potentially would go to 11,000? Let me show you. But around this area, like 12,000 pretty much, we could go and retrace that area and then continue. I'm not expecting the Bitcoin price because of the time. Let me see the 4 hours. Yeah, I mean, in any case, will be around this area. You can see the support over here would be like 12,000. We could just have a candle as well, something like Bitcoin love to do, and then continue going to the upside just to liquidate everybody. And also because you see already the RSI is already a little bit over ball territory, but Fortuna line is still with a lot of strength in the upside. The only thing that made me hesitate a little bit if the Bitcoin price is going to continue, because we stop here. So either we consolidate here or we go down just to retest the area. But if we go down, that's going to be the only opportunity you're going to have. You don't need to be scared again, because after that, we're going to continue going up. At least that we close below, as I was saying, a daily, which I don't see right now, to be honest. But yeah, pretty much that is what's happening right now in the market, guys. Now, I want to jump into the crypto fear and greed, and you can see now how we just with a small pump, we're already neutral. We're already 50. We were all the way to 20 something like this. So we were in extreme fear. Everybody was calling the bear market already start. We didn't have any confirmation, so I explained it to you already in 2 videos before. So you can see how this indicator is always one of the easiest, simple ones, but still work, because this is just the emotions of the people. And every time the price goes down, everybody's thinking it's going to zero, or the fear, and everybody just start to sell. And when we go green and we greed at F, this is when you need to really hesitate, because everybody's buying and super greedy, and the markets love to punish that emotion. That's why you should remove your emotions when you are trading. In any case, if you're trading, or at the same time, if you're just holding Bitcoin, don't even look at the chart. At least that you're doing that daily and weekly, as we're doing in this channel. And yeah, pretty much that's it, guys. I hope that you jump in this area when I was calling it, because right now you are in a really nice profit, and I do think that we're going to continue to go to the 120, and we should, guys, we should go to the 127 and smash it and continue. That's going to be something important to observe, because we don't want to don't break and don't make a new all-time highs. And something easy for you to have, because something for you to have on mind. I always gonna come to give you updates as soon as I can, or every day. So that's why, guys, you should subscribe to the channel, smile that like. Also, I will appreciate that, because also help a lot to algorithm to share and spread the word. And something you should keep in mind, even if I'm coming and telling you every day that you should always save in Bitcoin, and also telling you what the market is doing and how it's reacting, is like, can you see how we have been playing around these areas? We, every time we came down, we always respect this area, the higher resistance we have, and we took it as a support, and after that we continue going up, but we never went below. So something that happened exactly here. We went up after the whole resistance we have here for a month, then we went down, and we respect this area. So now is the price go up, and we continue going up, and then we have a crazy retracement as well. There you can have this space. This is in the daily, and the weekly you can see even clearly as well, like less candles. But you can see how nicely we have been supporting that, and in any case we continue going up. This is the most simple way for you to keep tracking as well, because this is no financial advice, everything I talk in my videos, but if I would recommend something, is I would recommend you to learn how the market works, how the structures, and also to keep at least the basics knowledge of the resistance, support, because this is super simple and you can keep tracking on it. So what I wanted to say, like if we continue going up and then we see again a retracement, this will be a really simple confirmation for you. If we close below the resistance, let's say like 113 for example, we break this area, we close above it, and then we go up and we close still above, and then we continue, then we're going to continue going down. No, just with red candles. I mean, the market's going to always moving in waves, so always gonna have these bouncings, and that is why we can jump out. But it's something simple that you could also keep track yourself as well, because yeah, I always recommend you to learn, because otherwise if you're just waiting for the next YouTuber, I mean, they're gonna take out their money first before creating any video, any content. So just be aware of that, because people won't go make a video and tell you that they are selling. They won't do that. The moment you must need it, they won't be there. And it's not because they don't want to. It's just that first they need to protect the capital. So that's why you should, yeah, just keep that in mind. This is like something simple and basic that you can keep. And every time it's going up, I'm going to continue taking more profits and more profits. And if we have something like the breakout of the bullish trend we haven't, but with a confirmation, then I'm going to be jumping out. And yeah, hopefully now you can have a little of a basis of how the trend has been going and which kind of support to keep in mind. So then you're not just waiting for the next YouTuber to tell you what to do. And actually, like, that's not the way to go. If you want like someone else is like taking decision for your own capital, I think that you're not doing the things right. So hopefully you take a little bit of time to learn a little bit, so like this you will make it really good on crypto, guys. Now I want to jump like just again, this was something I was saying, guys. Let me see, when was this? This was October 19, but this I bring it up already for another post, older post. I was telling you about the ABC we were doing, and the ABC is continuation pattern, so this means we're going to continue going up. This was in the weekly, so this is what I'm expecting for the next weeks to come, weeks and month. And but now you need to wait, like always I have been saying in the last weeks, be really cautious, because we are at the end of the bull market. And you're gonna hear everywhere that we have a super bull room, and the bear market never gonna be. It could be, I mean, it could be, but that's why, I mean, this is a really simple way for you to track. No matter what people say, if we continue going up, let's say that we continue going up, then we go down, respect the support as a support, and then we continue going up, and then so on and so forth, then yeah, it's gonna be a super cycle, but you will know. But if everybody is just calling a super cycle, but we already break the support and close above in a weekly, I mean, you need to jump as soon as possible, because the price is just going to continue going down. And that's why, guys, I really hope that this helps you, because I haven't seen like many people like really preparing you to have at least a basis in order to be aware when this could end, because this is gonna end sooner or later. Gonna end. I cannot say exactly when. Nobody can. I don't have any crystal ball, but it will end, and you don't want to be holding when it ends. So, in the moment when we have a fully greed and the Bitcoin price have just green candles, in everybody on X, on YouTube, just making videos that we going to 200k, that the price won't fall off because now the country is buying and everybody's buying. Exactly in this moment is when you need to be really careful and remember about this simple structure. If we break this structure, it's time to say ciao, and then you come back in the next weeks and years in a year, because we want to go shopping in the bear market. I have been saying to you many times. So yeah, this is really simple mechanism. We continue going up and then holding support, going up. I mean, yes, we can continue to even 500,000, but we need to see it. The market need to tell us, not the YouTuber. Just keep that in mind, guys. Now I just want to jump into this news, because it's something really big. Like I was saying, like many areas of Switzerland, they already accepting Bitcoin. Mainly Lugano is being this hub for Bitcoin companies, entrepreneurs, and Bitcoin holders as well. There are many municipalities as well where you can already pay with Bitcoin your taxes. And now listen to this, because they already talking, and I'm not surprised about this, because they're really small. They already have been taking consideration Bitcoin in order to take it as a paying your taxes with, and it will continue accelerating for massive adoption. And I mean, we already have the Salvador, but unfortunately, like the Western country already have marginalized these countries. And when everybody talk about El Salvador and Bitcoin, they will say, yeah, but it's this country, you know, third world, blah, blah, the dictatorship and this and blah, 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 blah. But once they come Switzerland, a country like Switzerland that have quite like different standards in according to the Western countries, it would change completely. It would change drastically, because so far have been only like no Western countries have been accepting or putting Bitcoin as a reserve. So it's gonna be massive, guys. It's gonna be massive. That's why you need to accumulate as much as you can, because there will be one moment when the music, it will stop. Right now, just starting, but at a certain moment, the music will stop, and there won't be enough satoshis. Now it's satoshis, because already there is not enough Bitcoin for every billionaire, millionaire in the world. So that's why I would say just save in Bitcoin. Listen to this.
And we have a different form of political instrument within our direct democracy called the popular initiative. So the referendum is your defensive tool against politicians doing something you don't like. But if you think politicians are not doing something you think should be done, for example, getting Bitcoin into the constitution of Switzerland and making the central bank hold it, so that's one thing that we are working on right now, then you can collect signatures for a popular initiative. And
so yeah, there you have it. I mean, they're working on it already, and I do think that at a certain moment they're gonna announce, because also the inauguration, Lugano. I mean, they're completely full on crypto and Bitcoin, and sooner or later gonna happen. So better just continue stacking every time Bitcoin dips like last time. Just continue buying and buying, accumulate. And if you don't want to be trading, or you don't want to be thinking about this headache of Bitcoin going up and down, just take it as a saving account. Just put dollars, whatever Ponzi currency you have in your country, and just buy. And then after 5-10 years, you will see a massive return, because every scamming currency is going, the fiat is going to zero. Now listen to this, to Eric Trump. I mean, he's pretty much just saying what we know already. I mean, it's coming a little bit late, but it's good. I mean, it's still like evangelizing everybody in the space, outside the space, about how Bitcoin have been changing completely the financial system.
Try and transfer money at 5:01 p.m. on a Friday afternoon. Yeah, for the SWIFT system, that money won't get to its intended recipient until Monday afternoon, maybe Tuesday morning.
Luckily, it will take 5 days.
Finance 24/7. Why isn't it immediate? Why is it that every bank in the world has to have their fingers in absolutely everything? If I want to go buy a watch out of Geneva, why do I have to transfer money from, Chase here or whoever the hell I bank with to Geneva? You have FX, currency exchange fees. The bank's going to have his finger in the transaction. Why? Why can't you just send me a link? A link to your wallet, and instantaneously you receive the funds at virtually no cost to move that money. And instantaneously that watch is in a FedEx coming over to the other side.
Yeah, so luckily more people are going to be questioning this kind of stuff, because I mean, how the dinosaur system, financial system work right now, I mean, it made no sense for the 2025, the year we are, because why we cannot choose just to transfer without any intermediaries, without any big fees, like the banks, they always steal your money. And also, like, on top of those fees, like the bank, they just lending you money, and they making a lot of millions and billions with your money there, and they just making up the numbers you see on your screen. It made no sense. More people need to wake up, because we need to democratize again the financial system, because the system we have is not democratized at all. It doesn't matter which part of the world, the financial system is not democratized. It's just work for some people, and for many others not. And yeah, pretty much that's what I wanted to bring up in this short update, guys. I'm gonna try to make another video tomorrow if I see something new happening in the Bitcoin price. And yeah, I would appreciate you smash that like, subscribe to the channel, so you can have more content like this. And I would love to hear as well, what do you think that we're gonna do? Are we going to stop over there, or we continue going up? Are we having this super cycle like everybody's calling, or do we gonna have a bear market? We'd love to hear from you, so just write in the comments below, and I will try to reply to your message, and see you tomorrow, guys.